Hey everyone, I want to open this video by being very gay and saying that this year is full of the craziest shit about, big people that we all love getting turned out to be disgusting and awful, right? I never made a video about P. Diddy, but I did like a long ass time ago, but that was, quite a while ago, like very back in summer, way before that. But now we got a new story of young Philly being arrested for sexual assault and also rape in Australia while doing a tour. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not covering this video because I'm a big fan of young Philly and I'm shocked. I've only seen like a max of 10 clips of him in my whole lifetime, but I want to cover it because it's actually insane, and the fact that it happened in Australia while in tour. So I'm gonna read this article by The Mirror because the story, it is, incredibly fresh, just new, and I want to know fully what's going on and in court, like what's his lawyer gonna do and what, because I saw something about bail and how he has to pay for it and stay in Australia while the case is, being sorted out. Young Philly has been hit with extremely strong evidence after he was charged with a series of offences. The BBC presenter and rapper was arrested by police in Western Australia after he allegedly penetrated a woman without consent following an appearance at a nightclub. Philly, 29, whose real name is, I'm gonna butcher that name, faces accusations of sexual penetration without consent of a woman in her 20s at his Australian hotel in Perth on September 28 after his performance at Bar 1 nightclub in Hillary's on the evening of September 27. Since the allegations came to light, the Football Association have acted an online cookery show in association with M&S with Philly. On Tuesday, he was taken into custody in Brisbane and later extradited to Perth on Wednesday. Earlier today, the social media star appeared before a judge in Perth. Julius DePerdo, the police prosecutor for Western Australia, claims there's an extremely strong prosecution case against the Brit. DePerdo claims that the police have CCTV and photo evidence which will help them attempt to prove the allegations Philly is facing are true. He has been charged with 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent. Jesus. Meanwhile, he's also accused of 3 counts of assault and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure to the neck. And see, you even have a picture of him walking through the airport, or even a video. I'm pretty sure there was a video that I saw before. A quote heard from the prosecution that the alleged victim's body, oh my god, what, is she dead? No man, don't describe it as that, was marked by a history of violent acts. He was, some lawyer that, is very into like poetry, a very literate lawyer wrote this clearly. He was subsequently bailed following the court hearing that and was forced to pay £51,000 for bail. Yes, I remember seeing earlier, it said in an article, he had to pay $100,000, but I realized, it's AUD, Australian dollars. So, even that's a lot. No, it's not. For bail, if they have very strong evidence, that's not that much. His defense lawyer argued that the alleged victim was drunk at the time of the incident on September 28. The Predator had made a case for Philly to be banged up, after he claimed his fame played a positive part in the incident. The defense said, this has already made headlines, given the nature of social media, nature of people jumping on bandwagons. Who's saying this? Given the nature of the power imbalance between the parties. Right, what point does this have to him raping a person? It makes no difference. This feels like Philly himself wrote this, because he's trying to make a point how people online will just jump on anything. But at the same time, when you're in court, they literally said they have CCTV footage of this going on. So at this point, feels like it's for nothing. Images of the woman's injuries were also provided to the magistrate. No ordinary person can consent in those circumstances. The prosecutor said of the pictures, adding, across the body is a history of violent acts. We say those photos as what is alleged is beyond the pale, beyond what could be considered to be a consensual act. In court, Philly's lawyer revealed that his client earns $700,000 Australian dollars, £360 a year from social media alone. Philly has over 3 million followers on Instagram and nearly 2 million YouTube subscribers. Right, again, what does that have to do with the actual court case? In a situation where if it was a case of defamation, their career online could have a play in the whole act. But if it's something we know, like a sexual assault and rape, and there's actually very clear evidence from the nightclub, from the cameras, then I don't get the point of, you know, of adding this statement here about, you know, the defense saying it, and also this last section by the Mirror in the actual article. Like, it feels like being like, oh, what? He has 3 million followers on Instagram? Wow. Well, but I guess that bruise on the woman's neck is fake then. Jesus. But yeah, that was the whole story. It feels very clear and cut, because, you know, once you have that, like, CCTV footage, like that kind of stuff where it's very concrete and easy to prove, then yeah, you're fucked. I have no idea, like, where else should you take the case. The only thing I'll say about his online career is that, you know, he did get famous or very popular with those, like, challenges like this where he has to, like, flirt with women. And now, after, it feels very generic, but after, you know, the whole news came out, I saw on Twitter, people were, like, putting clips of him, like, in old videos, in challenges, were being like, oh my god, this story, I could see it from a mile away. I mean, look at this clip right now, and in one of them, like this one right here, the first one, it's him like, I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, in this video it doesn't really make sense because it's like a dating video, so of course, you know, he's gonna be a bit close, not like very gropey, as you know, you might imagine, so it just feels like a bit of a stretch. And this second video was him just hugging a woman in the same exact video style of a dating challenge. It's not a bit. I will say, however, about the dating challenge, someone did point out, like, now the video with the sideman of, you know, 20 women versus one guy, Philly, that video was privated, you know, because of the whole news. It would look bad. And I was trying to look it up, you know, on YouTube to see, like, if that was true. And I saw one worm already, like, downloaded and, like, re-uploaded it, like, that quickly, immediately. But yeah, that's the story. The one interesting thing I would like to see is that, you know, because people like this, where they're so closely linked to the people on YouTube or in social media, I want to see, like, how would their friends actually, like, navigate this whole situation. Like, not trying to, like, make themselves seem innocent because they did nothing wrong. More so, like, if you had a podcast, which I'm pretty sure he was in as, like, a co-host, how would you change the dynamic while trying to, like, not make it very blatant that one of the guys got kicked out and also arrested for sexual assault? It feels like nearly impossible. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If more stuff comes out, maybe it would be interesting for, like, a second video. But like I said, you know, in the court, when they have, like, actual, like, you know, camera footage, like, very concrete evidence, then yeah, the whole case, the whole story just, like, ends there. Because, like, how can you avoid that or try to prove other shit? You can't. It's just impossible.